All right. What is up, YouTube? It has been a very long time since we did a random live hangout. So thought I'd just roughly set myself up and see what we can talk about. Obviously, post NAB. I mean, I want to say NAB because I'm actually thinking IBC, and there's quite a lot of letters knocking around. But yeah, I just want to do a bit more of explanation because obviously I didn't really make a video for like 3 or 4 weeks beforehand. So thought I'd use this opportunity to more for self-documentation purposes, just catch myself, my future self up on what I've been doing and yeah, how the IBC came around, which was awesome. So let's start with that. So firstly, got involved with Deity mics. So I was actually one of the first testers of the Aperture Deity, which is the first shotgun that spun off from that. And yeah, then the guys wanted me over for obviously because I talked to a lot of you people. Made a lot of sense that quite a lot of my audience is starting out, or quite a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is to help other people further along the path that I'm kind of treading, I guess, in terms of film sound or even commercials and blah blah blah. So yeah, hit me up went really well. It was actually super interesting. Firstly, just meeting people that you know as usernames or just forum profile Facebook pictures, meeting up live, which was I say live like we are right now, but yeah, in the flesh. And it was also really interesting to meet the manufacturers. That was probably the most interesting. Just because meeting manufacturers in and seeing new products in the flesh as well, as opposed to just press readings and stuff like that. Didn't have as much of an opportunity as I thought I would have for actually doing all my little IBC videos. So yeah, apologies if I miss people like Ryko and others as well, but I was literally just running around, and as soon as I saw people, just running over to them and then trying to get their kind of 2 cents on what they've been doing. But also, I think the brand launch itself, Deity Mics, went really well because they're kind of perfectly placed at the moment to offer kind of offer kind of products that are definitely for people starting out, but like videographers, for instance, is one of their key demographics. But they're making some really nice products that actually don't have a kind of cap on them. And I think that's more to, firstly, the kind of quality that YouTubers, as they are, I guess, are putting out higher and higher. And so you need kind of products at decent price points to reflect that for everything involved in the game. I definitely won't be obviously selling all my electros and just getting deity stuff. It was just a rep for them, but I'm standing for what they're trying to do in the industry as well. So yeah, and they paid me for my time for going out there as well. And yeah, so it's pretty good. So yeah, managed to get over there, sort all that out, which was nice. So, and then meet people as well, which was cool. So yeah, that's, I guess, IBC kind of catch up. I need to go to, I think there's Pro Sound for the next one. And I'll just be going there because it's in London. And then, yeah, I need to save up and go to NAB, which would be sick as well. Because I really like it. It's actually super interesting. Like, you get that kind of like off the record kind of chat as well with people. Like, it feels obviously like when you're talking on forum and things like that, everyone's watching and everyone's, yeah. So people are definitely very guarded about what they're saying. So yeah, nice to just meet people in person. Yeah, so what else? Let me know if I can answer any questions for you, obviously, as well as this being a documentation process. Going through and answering all my messages and stuff. And yeah, let's see what we can do. I'll just end that here, actually. Maybe I can make a question one post ABC. ABC. Yeah, I'm going to start again. Make just a normal video. I see the status of stuff is tracked for no chance in the Pro League. Yeah, I think again this term Pro League, I think you should definitely check out just the S mic too. That is literally now my default backup mic just because now the first one I didn't want to use as a backup mic, even though it was waterproof. It's just because it was noisier, so I couldn't even use it inside. But now they've got the self noise down to 12 dBA, which is really good. It sounds really, really clear. And so for a completely waterproof mic, that's $350. I just think it is a really reliable backup mic that you could use in the pro leagues. And yes, I still have my Sherps Super CMIT, and I'll still use a hypercardioid for when I need a hypercardioid. But I would have no problem, or it gets super humid, and the Sherps aren't great at super humidity, or definitely humidity changes. Then I'd have no problem whacking that one out, and then just knowing that it was fine. So there's loads of sports people that were really interested in it. Even some of the guys from some of the soaps like Coronation Street. Yeah, exactly. Like the old, so the Rode NTG, But for instance, you're paying more for an NTG3 and it's not completely waterproof. So making it, I think having a backup and also having an option to go to where it doesn't involve you completely destroying your equipment is literally a true backup, a true one to go for. So I think they're, what they managed to do is really, really impressive. It'll be interesting to see when the final specs for the wireless come out. But again, super affordable for trying to get 2 channels and trying to get started. And I think the hardest part about wireless is that you obviously need more than 1. So generally, you need at least 2 and ideally 4, probably for most scenarios. So having that in a package that's like $1,700, pretty damn good. So we'll see how they go, because obviously the prototypes that we were using there were literally like just turned on Monday. So there's lots more things that they're gonna tweak and add and actually be able to finalize. But hopefully I'll get to see that as well when they come out. And really like their little D3 Pro as well, which is nice. So yeah, let me know as more people kind of join. I can also just answer the questions as well. I'm just kind of generally catching myself up on what I've been doing, working on lots of features, started doing pickups for features that I was doing in Amsterdam earlier in the year, but we're obviously doing London side pickups, which is nice. Although obviously if it was Amsterdam pickups, then it would have perfectly dovetailed with the IBC, and then doing a couple of things for Amazon afterwards as well. And then still got a side business going on as well. So it's quite nice. So get in the comments and ask away questions. I want to get back into I'm still starting to fix on my website and stuff. Saturday is Cinec in Munich. Aperture is there. Bideity too. I am not sure. I have no idea. They literally only brought me on for that. They don't. I don't work at Deity. It's just for them happily brand repping and meet lots of cool people. So I'm not sure, but you can get in touch with Andrew. Andrew Jones is the man for that in terms of everything Deity. He's literally like the one of the head designers, as well as the website and everything else for that. Any other questions about sound and things like that? Or you're just listening to Cinec? Yeah, nice. In Munich. I'm sure it was nice to meet up with the technical sync guys as well at IBC, or at least one of them anyway. And catch up with them. Remember them from doing an hour and a half chat on here for a Kickstarter as well, which is hilarious. Woefully unplanned as well. As always, spontaneous. Cool. Any other guys got any questions or anything I can help you with in terms of sound or career or anything? Offer my advice. Slowly updating my blog as well. Get on that for sure. And I was editing everything on my phone from IBC because I forgot my laptop. So I managed to buy a cable to plug an SD card reader straight into my phone, which is quite nice. Definitely cheaper than buying a new Mac. Cool. Well, it's been 10 minutes. I think this is a pretty good general update. But always get in touch below, or yeah, you can always hit me up on all the usual channels, and I will catch you guys later.